Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Today in Le Mans Ultimate, let's showcase some liveries that I've been working on. And then maybe let's jump into some races online. Oh, okay, been working on this one for the Cadillac, so let me know what you guys think. Ever since I discovered Chrome, it's growing on me, so it might be controversial. Some people may like it, some people might not. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. So, yep, I'll be trying to find a setup here, although this default one seems to be going okay for me on this car. Yeah, the rear kind of lets loose a bit, but nothing is perfect, right? We'll see what we can do with this car. I just gotta drive it a bit more. I really like the chrome. Trying to blind everybody else on the track. Kind of, sort of a thing, I guess. So, before we go any further, let's go and see what's available online. There's this Paul Rickards A1 V2 or something like that. But there's also a short version of it. I don't know exactly which one is upcoming. It's the short version. Okay, A1 V2 short. Schedule after that is what? Imola. Okay. I love Imola. One of my favorite tracks. What's in the hosted? Anybody practicing these tracks? Le Mans. For hypercars. Qatar. They're in the race. Zero. Ooh, that's not nice to see. Nobody. People putting up servers and nobody using them. Okay, let's try maybe the BMW. So we need to go with the short. What's the difference? Just a tail end here that is different. Okay. Yeah, this one I didn't have as much success with it. Why is there always rain? Weather. Short version. Never done it. Kind of makes me scared there, but This is not a track that I enjoy. It's not pretty. There's so many lines. It gets confusing, especially if you're going to do an hour's race here. Okay, let's... No, Dave's Academy for this. We'll just stay on the defaults. There's blanking, good. Let's put a little bit more to the front. Why is it 88? Let's put it up to 90. Guess he needs to start braking a lot sooner. Ooh. This is where I don't know where we're going. So we do this as usual. Is this really the short version? Ooh. Okay. Well, they kind of removed the best part of this track. Okay. Although I have to admit, I sometimes have a bad habit of downshifting at the end of that straight there, so... Ooh. And again. Don't downshift nearly enough. Or slow down nearly enough. Yeah, now I see why they don't have so much brake here, because you're braking, but You just want to slow down. You don't necessarily want to bring it to a stop. Okay. So both cars have this issue. I had the same issue here with the just want to see what the livery looks like. Yeah, I'm not liking that one, BMW. Okay. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. Let's try my trusted Peugeot. Beautiful sunny day today. 20 degrees. It's just nice. Okay, car setup. Do we have any? Okay, ring, wing, 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 brakes, ooh. Okay, brakes, ooh, lots of braking. Let's bring it down a bit. The brakes on this car are phenomenal. Well, let's just try it out. Whoa, okay. Yeah. All these cars have the same issue on that corner. I don't know if it's because of the cold tires or what. We'll have to warm up the tires a bit. I might have to do something about that rear. And again. Oh, turn. Doesn't want to turn. Okay. That was an orange. Wasn't even yellow. Contact. Okay, let's give it another try. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so how can we deal with this? Let's try that. Oh. Okay, let's try that. No, and I didn't check the gear ratio either. Dang it. Feels like this is short.
Justin Slim Friesen says, "How goes the battle today?"
Hey, hello, Mr. Justin. I don't know. I'm just practicing here, I guess. How did the battles go today for you?
Justin Slim Friesen says, "Good."
So did you do any online gold races? Why does it feel like I'm on the short gear ratio?
Justin Slim Friesen says, "No. Just did some driving on iRacing."
Oh, okay. I was curious to see that BE limitations that they put in bold in the Discord, so I have no idea what that's about. Need to work on these setups a little bit. Why are some people on hard times?
Justin Slim Friesen says, "Isn't it just capped below 100? Like 70% or something?"
Yeah, that's the thing. So what does that mean exactly? That it's capped like at 70%? I'm still going wide.
Justin Slim Friesen says, "Means, you can't fill up to 100%. Most you can do is 70, I assume."
Okay, all the tires are wearing out. But I'm on the short. Yes, that's it. Okay. Felt like I was on short. Short notice. Ooh, braking. A couple of these corners are going to be dangerous on cold tires. I hate this track. I don't like Paul Rickards. I mean, it's not a bad track. I don't hate it like Bahrain or anything, but really track limits. Well, yes, that was a track limit. That will not count. Ooh, motor is struggling to get up to speed. I'm going on the bumps and you can hear the, whoops, the engine there. Kinda. Okay, what was I gonna change here? Oh, brakes. Yeah, that might get me into a little bit of trouble. Okay, let's go and see when this race starts. Yeah, let's go and do a gold race. Oh, 10 minutes. Perfect. I like this Cadillac and a lot of chrome. The chrome is growing on me. I wish that we could do gold, but since we can't, the chrome is growing on me. But it doesn't always work. Okay, there we go. I'll probably be changing the oranges to that same blue. Yep, register. Ooh, see, they don't, nothing's mentioned here, but you go into Discord. Fuel tank, 70 liters of fuel. LMGT3 class is 75%. 75% VE limit. Why does it say Barcelona? We're not on Barcelona, we're on Paul Rickards. I'm confused. Oh, from May 26th, so this is next week. Yeah, Paul Rickards, A1, V2 short, yeah, okay. Yep, 75 VE fuel limit. What is that about? Are they forcing people to pit?
Justin Slim Friesen says. Yes.
Okay, well, when I host a server, can I put a fuel limit? Let me go to race control. Let me see here.
Justin Slim Friesen says. I assume you can.
So if we go to race, wait time, road, water, sky, clearance, settings, formation, time scale, fuel consumption, track limits, driver assists, tires. So I cannot limit the amount of fuel that people put in. Well, they're going to have to change that. Like, really, why not just go fuel times 2 instead of limiting the amount of fuel that we can put in?
Justin Slim Friesen says. So they've added this, and are testing.
Well, they're more than testing because it's also coming out next week. That's why I got confused there with the track, because they already came out with the tracks for next week, which is going to be Barcelona. The P2s, P3s is going to be on Paul Rickards. And the one stint sprint is on Silverstone. So next week the tracks are going to be nice. I like Silverstone and Barcelona. But why don't they just not use the fuel times 2 instead of limiting it to 75%? That's what I don't get. Kind of a weird thing to go about doing things, if you ask me. Like, you can't see it from here. It's only when you'll get into the thing that you'll notice that you can't fill up for some reason.
Justin Slim Friesen says. On e-racing you can restrict the fuel amount, but you can't do 2x fuel consumption. I'm not 100% sure on that, but pretty sure.
Okay. So even when you go back to the pits halfway through the race, you still can't fill it up. You're still limited to 75%. It's kind of weird.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Correct.
So I guess they are trying that instead of the fuel times 2 and times 3. Honestly, I prefer the times 2 times 3, but it's confusing. Because they have it realistic. And if I hadn't read the thing in Discord, I would be starting the race, not paying attention to that, thinking that I have enough fuel to go the distance.
Justin Slim Friesen says. At least, I assume that's correct.
Yeah, all we can do is assume. We don't have any official representatives that are here to answer our questions. Like, just why? Why make things confusing? So I'm going to open up a ticket saying that the game's broken and for some reason I can't fill up my fuel tank on these races. My fuel tank is damaged. It's broken. Because it says here fuel realistic, but it's not because there's air bubbles in the tank preventing me from filling up the tank. Oh, we're about to find out in 2 minutes.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Well, try to put 100% in while in the garage. That'll give you the answer.
Yep, exactly. We're about to find out. I still find it strange that they're going about it this way. But now that you say, well, iRacing does it that way.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Full consumption is realistic.
Yeah, it is. But it doesn't say fuel consumption. It just says fuel.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Fuel.
Okay. I'm anxious. I hate this track. I don't hate it. I don't not like it. Or I don't like it. I not like it. Compared to the tracks we're getting next week, Silverstone and Barcelona. But whatever. So I discovered today why I'm going Alzheimerish. I discovered that 80% of the brain is constituted of cholesterol. And my doctor gave me cholesterol pills because I'm doing too much cholesterol. I'm thinking that heart medication might be contributing to people that are developing Alzheimer's. I mean, the pharmaceutical companies that are selling these cholesterol pills probably know more than they're letting on. Okay. Let's check our fuel.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Could be. But your memory seems fine to me. Better than mine most times. LOL.
Except I can never remember whatever 5 minutes ago. So it says it goes to... But it says fuel carried, so how am I supposed to know? I'm confused. Like, I'm not seeing anything here. Like, I would have to compare normally the fuel carried, I guess, to what it normally is to know if there's a difference.
Justin Slim Friesen says, maybe it'll only kick in when the race session starts.
Well, that would be stupid.
Justin Slim Friesen says, agreed.
I mean, there's no fine prints to read here to know that it's changed.
Justin Slim Friesen says, but this is LMU. LOL.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is not the practice probation server thingy. I set it back to default because yesterday it would not let me Okay, let's go qualifying on wet tires. It wouldn't let me upload the liveries for some reason. I worked 2 hours on the Cadillac livery. And then no matter what I did, it would not load it up. So I just basically need to... I don't know why I'm doing this. I guess it might help my driver's ranking if I qualify in front of the non-qualifiers. But then if everybody qualifies, then... I used to do it for my safety ranking.
Justin Slim Friesen says, only LMU would try solve a problem with beta servers.
So I don't know if I'm gonna get some oscillation in this race. Because even in the other server I had a little bit. I kind of showed it yesterday when I was letting go of the steering wheel. It would oscillate, which is not doing here.
Justin Slim Friesen says, great. LOL.
Are we only 6 people, or is it because I didn't even...
Justin Slim Friesen says, well, guess we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, why did they not put cones there? Aren't they supposed to put cones on the racetrack to let me know that I'm supposed to be turning here? I am so confused. This track is so confusing. I looked it up and it says A2 or A1 V2 short. I practice, sort of. Mostly just seeing what deliveries look like on the track. Made one for the BMW, I don't like it. I really like the one that I did for the Cadillac. So in the race, they're not going to put anything on the track there to let us know that we actually need to turn for the shorter version. Like a lot of people make the mistake of just continuing straight forward there. Man, I am not looking forward to the first lap. Is this race going to be at night? As the sun seems to be going down. Not liking that there's only 6 hypercars. Oh, we've played with Escobar before. And that guy just runs into everybody on purpose. I really hate that hairpin. It is so slow coming out of the straight. Gonna be so dangerous. Is this my last lap here for quali? Nope. Still have time for more, but I'm not gonna do more. Yep, so only 6 hypercars. Dang it. That's not gonna be good. Is there any way for me to figure out their rating here? Like, you're always saying something about the rating, but I'm guessing these are all bronze. Oh well, oh well. I'll do it. If I hate it, I'm not coming back here the rest of the week. I have a feeling that I'm not gonna like this. There's only 15 cars in our split. Man, oh man. How is a guy supposed to get ahead?
Justin Slim Friesen says, only way to see that is to watch a driver in replay.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you can see the bronze here. Okay, I see it.
Justin Slim Friesen says. See it?
Yeah, down here, next to the name. Okay, that answers that question. Holy Lord. Okay. I guess I need to put some medium tires on. Let's see if the fuel changes from 64. Or if this goes down. Because they do mention VE fuel. So this should go down to 75%.
Justin Slim Friesen says. I'm waiting with great anticipation.
Well, it starts in something. It still says 100. So I'm super confused.
Justin Slim Friesen says.
Yep, I'm super confused. Like, am I crazy? Did I not see that 75% in bold letters in the LMU Discord?
Justin Slim Friesen says. Well, I don't know, WTF is up.
Okay, only 2 red flags. This'll go well.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Maybe just for GT3?
See, they put no cones, no nothing on the track here. Man, it's gonna get...
Justin Slim Friesen says. GLHF.
Yeah, thanks, I'm gonna need it, because if I'm all by myself, I might go through there without realizing that I'm not supposed to. If I get distracted while chatting and stuff. This track is not content creator friendly. You get distracted for a fraction of a second and you just keep on driving there. Like, they should put like some styrofoam tires there or something. Ooh, I can't stop. I can't stop. Can't turn either. God, I hate cold tires. Man, do I have a hard time here. So if the sun's going down, this race will finish in the dark though, right? I don't know, it's just gonna be 1 hour, but... So it says I got like 20% fuel more than I needed for this race, so that's good to know. God, I hate that turn. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this track. It's gonna be a very long race for me. Well, that BMW is not pulling away as fast as I thought it would. It's a lot faster than I am on the straight. And when I see a sun like that, I'd rather be on the beach than on the track. Well, I haven't been on this track in a very long time. I'm wondering though if the 75% would not be an indication of the amount of fuel required to kind of do the race, since I started with like plus 22 or 23, which is almost 25. So maybe that 75 thing is what they calculate to be about the fuel requirement for the race. I don't know, it's like the first time I pay attention to that thing and I'm confused. Well, I'm a lot slower than everybody else.
Justin Slim Friesen says, this is the first time they've done this.
I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at the previous things that they mentioned, 'cause I don't know. It's like the first time I pay attention to it because it was in big bold letters, but I don't always pay attention to stuff. Mostly what I want to know is what tracks are in the next rotation. That's usually all I pay attention to. Oh, coming up on GT3s. Alright. R Master. Is that really his last name?
Justin Slim Friesen says. Guy behind you must have lost a wheel.
Oh, because he's not moving? Oh, DNF. Okay.
Pukey2488 says. Hey.
Hello,
Justin
Pookie.
Slim Friesen says. And now he retired.
That's the guy in the BMW that I let pass me. Alright. Ooh, am I using too much battery? It's going down to the wire. Let's turn it down a notch. I got extra fuel anyway, so...
Pukey2488 says. It is okay.
Well, it keeps going down lap after lap, so I'm not regenerating enough.
Pukey2488 says. I doest unaffect performance except braking.
And my tires are struggling to get some heat. I should probably completely close the ducts here. God, I hate that turn. Oh, another one retired. Out of the GTs,
Justin Slim Friesen says. Dum dum dum. Another one bites the dust.
yeah, I'm just wondering though, is it the GTs that are not playing nicely? Well, they seem okay with me. Didn't see any hanky-panky there. No funny business. Two and three are pretty close to each other. Maybe they'll get into a couple of scrapes. Whew. This is gonna be a long one. Kinda wish my tires were a little bit warmer. Ooh, a Red Bull. Okay. How did I get to neutral there? You see the car stuck in neutral? How did that happen?
Justin Slim Friesen says. Oh, missed it.
Yeah, rewind a bit and you'll see it got stuck in neutral. Weird. I don't know if that was lag or what. Whoops. That would have been funny, retiring due to mechanical failures.
Justin Slim Friesen says. You must have accidentally pulled both paddles.
Well, usually when that happens, I have to bring my car to a stop to... But...
Justin Slim Friesen says. Or you have a sticky button.
I actually think it was more like lag. It's like it didn't want to shift, it was stuck in neutral.
Justin Slim Friesen says. RPMs were low enough for first gear.
Oh, so that's why you think that I didn't have to bring the car to a full stop? Like, I remember before 1.2, I mean 1.1, that kind of stuff would happen randomly.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Correct.
Maybe it was a sticky, but it felt more like lag. It's like I'm shifting and shifting and noticing in the bottom that it's on N. after clicking a few times, it finally started shifting again. Just something weird that happened. Hardly noticeable. Ooh, blue flag. Why am I getting... Oh, the leader's already catching up to me? Damn. He fast. I hate Escobar. Seen some really bad things from him. Okay, well, halfway there. Oh, why yellow? Is that the Master Lambo? Yep, that's Master. Thank you. Why is he in the pits? That is so weird. Did he get some damage and had to go and repair? Are we gonna have to stop for fuel? I'm confused here. Says I'm good for another 12 minutes, but I have 24 minutes. But it's also telling me that I got plus 25. I am so confused. Am I gonna have to stop for pits? Am I gonna have to add 30%? He put a full tank of fuel. I am so confused now. Escobar's already stopped for fuel. They're all stopping for fuel, so I guess we do need to stop for fuel. I'm so confused. Am I gonna have time to have a bathroom break while I pit? I think I'm putting in too much fuel. Blue flag, really? Escobar again? Why is Fluke still in the pits again? And I get confused in these pits here. I don't need 9 laps. 8 would be a good number, would bring me to 36. Yeah, let's stay at 9, just to have a little bit of overhead. Okay, coming into the pits here. I don't remember where the speed limiter is. Okay, hopefully I stay in front of Fluke. Okay, now it's -7, so I got 7% extra. Nice. Ten minutes to go. 10 minutes. Yeah, my tires are cold again. I'm gonna have to be careful here. Somebody's not happy. Oh, with all the noise here, I can't hear my engine, so I don't know when to rev no more. Hardware store is doing a delivery here in front. I apologize if you guys are hearing that noise. Where's their yellow here? It's getting dark. I'm having a hard time remembering where I'm supposed to be going. Well, so far, everything seems to have nice and clean. Don't know what happened to those 2 cars to DNF though. Okay, apparently there's somebody apparently causing problems. Some guy named Penna. Five minutes to go, folks. 5 minutes. I think we lost Justin at some point. Too bad too, because I don't finish very often on the podium. Yep, so we did finish in the dark. Or at night. Had a feeling about that. Which ain't that bad. Kinda rather have it only dark for the last 2 laps. But I guess this was okay. Okay. Two more laps to go. Time's up, but he already passed the lines. I think that's their leader. Ooh. Went straight through there. Dang it. Ooh, that scared me. He just vanished. Yep. There we go. Yep. Whew. Finished third. Podium finish, folks. Don't know what happened to these guys. Wasn't that the guy that lost a tire? So yeah, he was close to the BMW. Oh, he just lost it and rage quit. What? He just lost it under braking. Yep, and lost the wheel. Okay. That's what happened to him. Oh, nobody could even see me race. Somebody did not remind me. I gained 236. I gained driver rank. Awesome. Well, folks, time for me to call it quits. And hopefully I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Podium. Let's do a dance.